So these guys decided rush hour in Japan was the perfect time to turn a pedestrian lane into Cirque du Clout, because nothing says respect for culture like doing backflips while everyone's just trying to get to work. So these guys moved to Japan, the land where people mind their own business, and decide to turn a peaceful pedestrian walkway into their personal Olympics. Nobody's clapping, bro. They're just trying to buy lunch without dodging your flying legs. Here's a tip. If you're already on TikTok, at least do your flips somewhere with fewer humans and more brain cells. So, apparently Finland thought the best way to stop unwanted physical enthusiasm from migrants is a dance routine. Because nothing says respect women like awkward choreography and jazz hands. At this rate, their next public safety campaign will be an interpretive dance about paying taxes.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
So they really think a few dance moves will cancel out years of raging hormones and bad habits? Yeah, because nothing tames a predator like a catchy beat and synchronized clapping. Here's a wild idea, Finland. Maybe skip the choreography and start skipping mass migration instead. So another self-proclaimed fashion police from the desert decided to lecture German women on how to dress. Because nothing says modern immigrant like importing 7th century opinions.
Like a woman, finding a good husband, you walk born on the street, you seek our generation.
Can you leave this,
Yes,
please?
I can talk, I speak not of hot fuckers. I talk in the name of God. Yes, I'm sure. I love woman, I love
Name of God.
So this guest of culture sees women in a German park and suddenly thinks he's the local dress code inspector? Bro's acting like seeing bare shoulders is a crime scene. He really came to another country just to get offended for free. Here's some advice, champ. If you can't handle how people dress, maybe visit your mirror instead of Europe. So this guy walks into a restaurant and decides, you know what this place needs? A prayer break between the soup and salad. The manager politely asks him to stop, but Bro's acting like he bought the whole restaurant with divine credit. Man's out here praying like the chef's special depends on it. Everyone else just wants pasta, not a front row seat to his spiritual concert. Here's a tip. If you want to prove your faith, maybe start with respecting other people's space. So this liberal woman just said credit cards and loans are handouts? Yeah, because nothing screams financial freedom like drowning in debt with style.
If you have a credit card and you hate people who ask for handouts, you are a person asking for a handout. A credit card is somebody else's money. Also, if you have ever applied for a loan, you were applying for a handout. So for all you right-wingers who are all, oh, stop giving people handouts. If you have a credit card, you're a hypocrite.
This liberal woman said credit cards are handouts like welfare. Yeah, because Visa and MasterCard are totally known for their charity work. She really thinks debt collectors are social workers checking in on your well-being? Bro, the only benefit you're getting is stress and bad credit. Here's a tip. If your handout comes with 20% interest, it's not help, it's a hustle. So another guy decides a crowded Japanese market is his personal dance floor, because nothing captures cultural exchange like windmilling next to someone's grocery list. Bro's out here treating a busy market like it's his dance studio. People just want to buy fish, not dodge flying sneakers. He's one spin away from turning sushi into confetti. Here's a tip. If everyone's staring, it's not because you're good, it's because you're annoying. All right, buckle up. Here's Officer Tatum's bot taking a deep dive into a girl's TED Talk, except it's just her ranting about how America has been, oops, not great to the black community. Let's see how that goes.
I just wanted to know, where are you from?
Texas.
From America, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know, when was America great for us black people?
Right now.
Oh,
Say it's great right now.
Really?
Yeah. It ain't great for you?
No, not at all.
How?
I mean, I'm living life.
Looking good. You got clothes on. Look well fed.
But that doesn't mean
Got
it's great.
beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
Got your eyeliner on. You looking good. What kind of bag is that? That's a nice little bag there. You look good. America look good for you. If you were eating out of trash can, I'll tell you something different. America's a great place. I don't understand how we are not acknowledging that. It's great. Look at all these different people out here. Men, women, black, white. You will never see this much diversity anywhere else. It's the greatest place on earth. Everybody can be here and enjoy one another, disagree with each other. We have the freedom of speech, freedom to keep and bear arms. We don't have to worry about the government interfering in our lives for the most part. It's the greatest country ever. And if we don't start acknowledging that, we're gonna screw up something good.
Officer Tatum is right. Her hair, clothes, and that bag are all on point. She even says she's living the life. Meanwhile, some of us in the third world are over here juggling 3 jobs, eating instant noodles for dinner, and praying we have clean socks tomorrow. So yes, struggling really does look different depending on where you are. My advice? Appreciate your designer bag, but maybe also donate a little time or money to someone who's actually struggling. Trust me, it'll make you feel like a hero without the Wi-Fi complaints. So here's a white girl debunking a black girl's claim that white people should be punished for what their ancestors did. This should be interesting.
You, as white people, are obligated to right wrongs that your ancestors did. White people want black people to stop talking about it and don't make me feel bad about myself and I'm not a bad person and yes, you are. If you don't want to hear it, too bad. The responsibility falls on your shoulders.
All right, I'm just going to break this down as clearly as I can. You are not owed anything because of the color of your skin, and I certainly don't owe you anything because of the color of mine. I've never owned a slave a day in my life, and you've never been one. Neither were our parents, neither were our grandparents. You have bought into the leftist lie that you are owed something because of the color of your skin because you cannot achieve it yourself. You have chosen to sacrifice your personal responsibility and your dignity, and that is not my problem, and I am under no obligation whatsoever to fund your sense of entitlement.
Finally, someone actually speaking reality. She's right. Nobody owes you anything just because of the color of your skin. And let's be honest, the left has been feeding this narrative that black people are automatically entitled to reparations like it's some kind of subscription service for guilt. According to her, if you're struggling right now, it's not history, society, or your ancestors, it's your own choices. Shocking, I know, but apparently common sense still exists. My advice? Focus on building your own life, making smart choices, and skip the victim mindset. It's free, won't break your wallet, and honestly works way better than waiting for someone else's guilt check. So here's a TikTok girl announcing that white people are apparently the villain class now. And by the way, they're not welcome on her page.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy about all the new followers, but I will say if you're a white person and you don't like addressing the fact that statistically, foundationally, and historically, white people are not good people, you shouldn't be here. Because, like, talking about the universe and all that, that's cool and all, but I really like to talk about the system, colonialism, and imperialism. and hold you bitches accountable. So, if you feel like your neck is being stepped on, it is. You're welcome. And if that bothers you, leave. I don't give a fuck how you feel. So, thank you for the new followers, but also if you're a white person, tread lightly, because you're not treated as equal on this page. Yeah, no. Watch yourself and your opinions. Really think before you speak, because I'm gonna give it to you.
Check the nose ring, check the attitude. Apparently, every white person is automatically evil and not welcome on her page. Very woke, very inclusive, if by inclusive you mean politely excluding everyone. Advice? Take the nose ring out, pause the moral lectures for a second, and realize reality isn't a TikTok morality test. Listening works way better than thinking your opinion alone is enough. So here's a girl insisting Black Americans aren't dependent on the government, and then immediately threatens to hunt people if her food stamps don't come through.
I just wanted to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very, very clear to the white man. Black Americans do not care about your government shutdown, and Black Americans do not care about you taking away our EBT and our government assistance, because Black Americans never depended on the American government to take care of us and feed us, because we never could. We were never able to depend on the government, in spite of what you may say and what you may try to force us to believe. So you can sit back and you can mock, you can laugh, and you can think that you're about to starve us to death. But I'm here to let you know that we are going to eat regardless, even if we have to hunt you animals down and roast and eat you, the delectable crackers and cheese. We will make it happen if we have to. Trust and believe me. And if it takes this government shutdown for Black people to finally come from under the government and understand that we don't need to be paying our taxes into this government, what we really need to be doing is taking care of one another, buying land and growing our own food and building our own nation. If this government shutdown and starvation is what it's going to take, then let the party begin. It's Black power, baby, and we rise.
So she says Black Americans aren't dependent on the government, then immediately threatens to go full Hunger Games if her food stamps are late. Very self-reliant, very dramatic. Independence with a side of theatrics. Love that combo. Advice? Maybe stick to a grocery list instead of a battle plan. Budgeting actually feeds you without turning your kitchen into a dystopian set.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dose of chaos, hit that like button. It tells YouTube I'm still doing something right. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next round of internet insanity. See you in the next one.